Hi Capricorn, it's the Moon Mage. So today we're going to be doing a check-in reading that's also based on this last quarter moon phase. So if this reading does resonate, please remember to like, subscribe, or comment down below. It would be greatly appreciated. And let's just, check in to see what energies are presenting themselves at this time. So, we are going to be doing a following tarot spread that was created by Zenned. I will put their information down below. Okay, so Capricorn, in what areas of your life do you need to soften your resistance? So, in what area of your life do you need to soften your resistance? What area of your life? We have Knight of Cups. What lesson does your resistance have to share with you? What lesson does your resistance have to share with you, Capricorn? Ace of Swords reverse. Where can you focus your energy to bring more acceptance into this area of your life? Where can Capricorns focus their energy to bring more acceptance into this area of your life? We have the Devil. How can you integrate these lessons into your life? How can Capricorns integrate these lessons into their life? Four of Cups. How will you hold yourself back if you're unwilling to explore your resistance? How will you hold yourself back if you're unwilling to explore your resistance? The Hanged Man. And what old ideas do you need to shed to come into more wholeness? What old ideas do you need to shed to come into more wholeness? Eight of Wands. Capricorn, so it looks like a lot of you have kind of been disappointed with certain outcomes that have happened in your life. And so the universe is trying to tell you during this time would be very beneficial to not hold on to the past in a way that's going to keep you from getting the results that you do want. I think that some of you have probably had high standards or just standards that weren't met. They might not seem high to you, but the people who you thought could fulfill them just were disappointing, and it just didn't work out. And so this can be a relationship, or it can be any kind of connection that you have. And so maybe you are holding yourself back, or seeing things from a very like with a resentful lens, or feeling like you're not cut out for having this kind of relationship or connection or whatever. You just don't want to give people the time of day. And so the universe is kind of telling you to really try to shift that, within yourself, because I don't think that that's how you really want to view life. I do think that you feel like you deserve to have a good connection, and you're just not believing that other people can really meet your standards. And just because it didn't arrive yet doesn't mean that it's not coming towards you, okay? The reason why there's so many delays is because you're allowing what didn't work out in the past to influence how you're viewing your future, okay? So you got to let that go. You have to not allow people who were in your life for like character development, you know what I mean, or just lessons that you need to learn about yourself. Don't let that influence how you view your future, okay? If it didn't work out in the past, that just means that that person wasn't for you, okay? It doesn't mean that you're not worthy and that you're not going to receive, you know, the relationship or connection that you desire because it hasn't worked out so far, okay? You have to be patient, okay? It's not going to happen overnight. I think that that has been proven to you, but it will happen sooner if you shift the way that you view the situation, okay? You got to change your perspective on what is actually happening, because I think the divine is trying to align you with what it is that you desire. Maybe it is taking a little bit longer to manifest because you have a lot to check off. You know, it's a particular person or a particular situation that will only satisfy you. You have a lot of there are a lot of things to check off on your list. And in order for the right person or situation to align with you, it has to be divine timing. And anybody else that comes in between are just stepping stones to prepare you for that ultimate goal, that ultimate desire. Okay? And trust that. You have to trust that, okay? Whoever didn't fulfill your needs, they were just there to, for lessons, and just let them go. Have compassion for them. You were there to teach them a lesson. They were there to teach you a lesson, and you were meant to move on and go on your separate paths. Okay, there were things about that person that you didn't agree with, or that situation that you didn't agree with. So try to focus on what you did like about them, and be grateful for those things that did manifest, because there is evidence that the universe has been listening to you. But tweak whatever didn't work out, okay? If that person was a bad communicator, that person was flaky, ask for clear communication, more transparent communication with the next person, or somebody who really honors their what they agree to, and is willing to fulfill that honor and that agreement, and somebody who's reliable, but just because it didn't happen, that it didn't come into fruition just yet, doesn't mean it's not for you, okay, Capricorn? You have to really trust and believe that you are on the right path, okay? And it's not helping that you are giving into these toxic ways of thinking, or uh, you know the type of thinking that's delaying the process, because it's just, again, it is delaying the process. It's not beneficial, and it's keeping you from where you want to be, or from the type of person that you want to be with, okay? But this doesn't mean close your heart, okay? Don't reject love if it comes knocking at your door, or don't give up on it. This is not a time to give up on it just because somebody broke your heart again for like the billionth time. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't allow yourself to continue to be vulnerable, or or affectionate, or have your heart open or generous with your love and care. You have to keep on continuing to do that, even if it's just giving yourself these kinds of things to maybe just being a little bit more cautious with who you decide to put energy into and invest in. Maybe see those situations as lessons in that way, and instead be more cautious so you can allow this person to prove themselves and prove their worthiness. But yeah, it doesn't mean that it's not meant to happen, okay? I think that you're just not seeing the situations clearly right now because you're just so focused on the loss or the disappointment that you've experienced. We're going to pull some cards from the Sacred Self Oracle. You know, maybe these situations ended abruptly when you thought at first that this was like the ultimate person or whatever, and then it just ended abruptly, and maybe that's why you are feeling some kind of bitterness. But just know that, like, you're on the right path. As long as you're shifting your vibration, you're still keeping your heart open, you're still on the right path, and the universe is listening. You just have to tweak certain viewpoints on certain things, okay? It's just showing you, those relationships are just showing you what you have to work on. So cut ties with those toxic people and situations that drain you of your own energy. Say no, disconnect, and take some time for self-reflection and contemplation. Walking away is the only option. Allow them to walk away. Don't keep texting them, or don't, even give them the time of day anymore. If they're not for you, why are you going to waste your time and energy? They can't offer you what you truly desire, so don't settle. Be grateful for those things in your life that you sometimes take for granted without even realizing it. The more you can hold the energy of gratitude, the more positive experiences will come your way. Even with these people that ended up not being for you, be grateful for the experiences, because they did reveal to you what it is that you are doing a good job at asking the universe for, and what you need to, again, tweak a bit, tweak your vibration on. So if this person wasn't as affectionate as you would have liked, ask the universe to bring in somebody who likes to cuddle, who likes to hold hands in public, who isn't afraid to kiss, or to tell you how much they love you, or show affection in that way, and revel in that kind of energy. But be grateful that this person came into your life to show you what you need to work on. And you are meant to create more material abundance and prosperity because you deserve it. Your hard work is paying off. Just remember to think big and know that you deserve this wealth. Okay, so yeah, if it wasn't a relationship and it was more like work-based, just know that everything that you are asking for, you deserve. All the abundance and prosperity and all that goodness and wealth, you deserve it. But if it didn't come yet, that means it's still not ready. And leave it up to divine timing. Trust in divine timing, and trust that you are being guided. Just don't give up. I think that's the whole message here. You're very close. But whatever is keeping you back, whatever has been keeping you back, is really based off of your mindset about the situation. You have to fine tune it. The last card we're going to get is from the High Desert Oracle. We have family. So family can consist of blood relatives, and perhaps more importantly, who you choose to be around. Take a look at your family. It should have a healthy balance of give and take, as well as appropriate boundaries. So if people around you have been disappointing you, try to spend more time with your family, the people that you can trust and who you know support you, and enjoy their energy. Enjoy their time with them, because that's going to keep you uplifted and keep you in a more stable vibration, rather than focusing on the people that disappointed you in the past and who are not good for you and not meant for you. Just try to remain lighthearted about the situation and stick with people who are there for you, okay? And for the long term. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope that this reading resonated and you were able to get some insight or guidance that you were looking for. And if it did, please again remember to like, subscribe, or comment down below. Let me know. And I look forward to reading for you all again in the next major lunar cycle. So until then, Capricorn.